Hey everyone, I'm coming at you now with a review on the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. This is how it looks in the front. I actually bought this palette last spring from Ulta. It was my first time at that store and I fell in love with that store as well, but um, this palette actually worked well for me because I sometimes I don't know how exactly I want to do my neutrals. I always like bold eyes, so sometimes I try to tone it down. So this worked really well. There's 3 sections, so 9 shadows altogether. You get a day look, classic, and fashion. In the day look, you have a color. The biggest color is supposed to be for the highlight. So that's day. It's highlight or sometimes all over color. But in the classic look, you have Heaven for highlight, Velvet Revolver for the lid color, and then Sexpresso for the crease. And then in the classic look, you have Silk Teddy, Push Up, and Erotica. And then in the fashion look, you have Nude Beach, Honey Pot, and Cocoa Puff. I mainly use the fashion look. I like the colors in it. Some of the colors that they have in the biggest section have too much glitter for me, so I don't use them. I use the day look a lot when I want to use a highlight. Or I use Heaven out of the day look, I should say. But yeah, the crease colors are very nice, the dark browns. And this honey pot is really pretty. It's a golden color. Also in this palette, they have cards that explain to you how to do each look. So in the day look, this is the card. And it explains sweep heaven from lashes to brow. So that's all the way up. And then blend Velvet Revolver into the crease. And then just line your upper and lower lashes with Sexpresso and blend. So that's the day look. It gives you what to do step by step, and it does the same with the classic look and the fashion look. And you don't have to go by the cards. You can just use the palette and mix and match the colors however you want to do it. But like once I got this palette, I fell in love with it, and I was using it for like a month or two. And then I actually finally went back to all my other palettes. But it's a good palette to have. I know some people like the Naked palette, but which I think that was by Urban Decay. But this one is by Too Faced. I haven't tried the Shadow Insurance either. I want to try that. I like Urban Decay's Primer Potion, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I love this palette. You can use different looks, neutral looks. My neutral looks, I usually like to make them look like there's nothing on at all, even though I do have on eyeshadow. But I love these shadows, and like I said before, I love the fashion look. I use it the most out of any of them. I actually haven't tried myself to mix and match, but now that I'm looking at some of the colors, I may try that. I did use the classic look quite a bit as well, the one in the middle. I actually used that look last year for my birthday. But yeah, it's a really good palette to have. I know they sell it at Sephora as well. Um, my cousin actually went to this big, huge store called JR's. Um, it's down in North Carolina, and they actually had the smoky eye version of this at that store, which I was shocked. But it's a good palette to have, especially for people that's just starting out with makeup, or if you just want to have a neutral look and try it in different ways. This is a Too Faced palette. Oh, also in the bottom, there's a little string here. You pull it, and you have a double-sided brush. One end is for you to swipe the shadow and use it as a liner, and the other side is for you to apply the shadow. I don't really use that much. I usually use my own brushes, but I guess if you want to keep it simple and you don't want to travel with a lot, you could use that. And it pretty much works the same. It's magnetic, so it just closes and sticks down, which is good. It's a good palette to have, and I liked it. So like I said, you can get it at Ulta, Sephora, wherever there's a cosmetic store that sells many well-known products. Yeah. So if you like the palette, just let me know. If you have it, let me know some looks you may have tried. And maybe I'll try some looks from this as tutorials, and I'll put them up for everyone to see. But don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.